So if you want to play your own music, go ahead and let's start with our warm-up. Circling one arm backwards, we're going to do 4 circles. Going back, and then 4 circles going forward. And switching sides, 4 circles back. And 4 circles forward. And next thing we're doing is going into our marches. Bringing that knee up as close to your chest as you can, getting those arms pumping. One more each side, and then we're going to transition into butt kickers, keeping those hips nice and flat, bringing those heels up towards your glutes. One more each side. Last one we're doing is our inchworms. For our inchworms, we're standing up tall. We're going to reach our hands down to the floor. And we're going to walk our hands out all the way to a plank before coming right back up, walking those hands as close to your feet as you can, and then back out to a plank position. We are doing 4 reps here. Last one. And then coming all the way back up to a stand. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our circuit. For how this is going to work, we will do 4 rounds of these 9 exercises, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. For round 1, I'm going to start by demonstrating exercise number 1. We're going to then start the timer, and then within that 20-second rest, following each exercise, I will demonstrate the next one until we've reached all 9, and then we repeat until we've done 4 rounds. All right, exercise number 1, we're going to be using a medium to heavy dumbbell, and we are going to stand in a sumo position. Feet are going to be turned out, legs are going to be a little bit wider than your shoulders, and we are going to do a deadlift from this position. So our back stays nice and flat. We are going to reach that weight down between our legs so we reach about mid-shin, pushing down through our heels, standing up nice and tall. Your chest is the last thing to come up. Back stays nice and flat the whole time. I'll show you from the side view really quick. Notice how my knees are not drifting past my toes, sending those hips back. All right, I'm going to press start on that timer. We have 10 seconds to prepare, so grab your waist. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and work. We have 40 seconds of work here, taking it nice and slow. The main focus here is on our form, keeping that back flat, that chin is down. We have 20 more seconds here, over halfway. 12 more seconds, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. You guys have 20 seconds. Our next exercise, grabbing light weight. We are going to do a forward raise to shoulder height, followed by a side raise to a T. We're starting this exercise in 5 seconds. Our palms are always staying face down. And 3, 2, 1, let's work, lifting arms up to shoulder height, and then out to a T, directly off to the side. Arms are staying straight the whole time. Keep breathing here. We are halfway through with this exercise. Make sure you're getting all the way to that shoulder height. 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Our next exercise is core. We're going to be in a plank. We're going to have a dumbbell right behind one hand. We're going to take it and pull it to the opposite side. We are starting in 5 seconds. You can also do this from your knees as well. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. From your knees or from your toes, your choice. Your shoulders are staying stacked over your wrist, and we're pulling that dumbbell side to side. Hips are staying nice and flat. 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good, good, good. Next exercise. We are doing a regular goblet squat, but we're going to add a heel raise at the bottom. So we're going to squat down, lift those heels, lower them, coming up to a stand. Trying to stay as low as you can. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Back stays flat, heel raise up, coming all the way to a stand. If you need to, you can just do a regular squat here. You don't have to add that heel raise in. 20 more seconds. 15. Your knees should be tracking with your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Our next exercise, we are going to bend at the waist, row up, elbows at our sides, straighten those arms, bend and lower. We're going to repeat row to kick back. Starting in 5 seconds as we row up, shoulder blade squeeze, straighten and lower. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Row up, shoulder blade squeeze, straighten those arms and lower. We're staying bent over the whole time. In this bent over position, I want you to make sure your back stays nice and flat the whole time. We are almost done with this exercise. 7 more seconds. And time. Good work. Next exercise on the ground. We're going to start sitting tall, lean back, twisting side to side. Modified Russian twist with weight. Starting in 5 seconds. You can also do this body weight. You don't have to use it. In 3, 2, 1, lean back, twist side to side. Your feet stay flat on the ground for this one. Twisting as far as you can without pushing into any pain. Remember, you do not have to use weight for this one. 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Our next exercise, back to legs. Grabbing that medium to heavy weight, wide stance, feet forward. We're going to lean and squat from one side to the other. Back is nice and flat. We're starting in 5 seconds. Side to side. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Reaching that weight toward that opposite foot. Sending those hips back. Switching sides the whole time. Changing my view again for you guys. If you need to, you can bring your feet in a little bit closer and just shift side to side with a little bit less range of motion, or you can do regular squats as well. 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Next exercise, we are bent at the waist again. Palms are facing our legs. We're doing a wide row. Shoulder blades come together at the top. Elbows going out wide. We're not staying close to our body. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Elbows wide. Shoulder blades squeeze at the top. Elbows are coming to about rib height here. We're not really driving them past the midline of our body. 20 more seconds. Big shoulder blade squeeze at the top. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good work. Last one we're doing. Feet flat on our back, arms pointing up. We're going to crunch up and down, reaching that weight to the ceiling before we lower. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your head up. See if you can get those shoulders up off the ground as well. You do not have to use weight here. You can do this body weight as well. Make sure you're still breathing. Getting that good exhale at the top. 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. That was round 1. We have 3 more rounds. Starting with our sumo deadlift. Starting in 5 seconds. Wide stance, feet turned out. In 3, 2, 1, send those hips back. Reaching down to about mid-shin. Coming right back up to a stand. Main goal here is to keep your back nice and flat and to not let those knees bend and drift over your toes. 20 more seconds. Keep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds. Grabbing your light weights. Our next one is the forward raise to the side raise. Stand up nice and tall. We're starting this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Raising arms up, right in front, and then directly out to the side, making a T. Alternating out and forward. Arms do not go past shoulder height. Once we get there, we control and lower on the way down. Whew. 15 more seconds. Keep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Our next one, plank position on your toes or on your knees, shoulders right over your wrist. We're pulling that dumbbell from one side over to the other. We're going to keep alternating for 40 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Up on those toes or up on those knees. We're keeping our hips down. Nice tight plank position here, even while we're moving. If you need to take a break and just hold your plank, that's fine too. We're almost done. 13 more seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Our next one is our goblet squats with the added heel raise in 10 seconds. Feet are shoulder width apart, facing forward this time. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Sinking down to that squat. Adding that heel raise at the bottom before standing upright. If you need to, you can just do a regular goblet squat here without that added heel raise at the bottom right there. Back is flat. My knees are staying in line with my feet. And I'm breathing. That's the most important part. Almost there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Our next ones, we're doing our bent over row with that straight arm kickback. Starting in 10 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Row up, elbows are at your sides. Straighten and return to that starting position. As our elbows are up, our shoulder blades are squeezed at that top. Working on those postural muscles here. Whew. All right, 20 more seconds. We are over halfway through this exercise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Our next one is our rest and twist. If you want to add to the challenge, this time, lean back, pick your feet up, and then twist side to side. I'm going to keep my feet on the ground. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. But if you want to add to your challenge, if this exercise is too easy, go ahead and see if you can keep those feet lifted for that full 40 seconds. Make sure your head is moving each direction that you twist. Watching those hands. We are over halfway with 15 more seconds to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Our next one, we are grabbing that heavier weight again. Wide stance, feet forward. We're doing our side to side shift squats. If you need to, you can do a smaller side to side. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Reaching that weight towards your foot, sending those hips back, keeping that back nice and flat here. We are halfway. Keep it going. See if you can get a little bit deeper with each repetition. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Grabbing those medium weights. We're doing our wide rows. This is where we're bent. Palms are facing our knees. Elbows are driving out wide, keeping our elbows more in line with our shoulders instead of in towards our ribs. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Shoulder blade squeeze at the top. Big exhale as you pull up. That helps keep your back a little bit flatter and engage those core muscles. 20 more seconds. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good work. All right. Last one we're doing is our weighted crunches, feet flat, arms pointed up to the ceiling, trying to reach that weight up towards the ceiling. Lifting your head and shoulders in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Remember, you do not have to use weight for this exercise. The main goal is just to be able to get your head and shoulders off the ground. If that's pretty easy, that's when you add that weight, increasing that challenge. We are over halfway. 15 more seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, that was round 2. We are halfway done. Quick, grab that drink of water because we're headed right back to our sumo deadlift. Feet turned out, legs wide in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. We're working hard today. Bending at the waist, hips are going back. Making sure our knees are not drifting over our toes as we bend over. We are halfway done with this exercise. 15 more seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Grabbing those lighter weights. Our next one is our front raise to side raise, starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's work. Raising them up to shoulder height forward and then off the side. You're doing great. Pick your own pace here. You don't have to move at the same pace that I am. You could be moving faster. You could be moving slower. Either one is perfectly all right, as long as you're maintaining that form. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good work. Our next one is our plank dumbbell pose, either from your feet or from your knees. Starting in 5 seconds. See if you can start out from your feet first before dropping to your knees. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Keeping that nice plank position the whole time. Twenty more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Our next one, we're grabbing that medium to heavy weight, holding it like a goblet. We're doing goblet squat with heel raise. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Sinking low, adding that heel raise if you can. Coming up tall. Back is flat. Knees are tracking with our feet. Keep pushing. 20 more seconds to go. We are now over halfway. Let's get it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Moving on, we're doing our bent over row to kick back next. Grabbing those light weights, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's work. Bend, rowing up, elbows are at your sides for this one. Shoulder blades are still squeezing at the top. Twenty more seconds to go. Over halfway. Keep pushing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Next one, we're doing our rushing twist. I'm doing this with my feet flat, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, leaning back, twisting side to side. Increase that intensity by lifting your feet and holding them up. See how long you can hold it. We are halfway through. 15 more seconds. Keep twisting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Woo! Way to work. Grabbing that heavy weight, we're doing our side to side shift squat, feet forward, wide stance. You can also just do a regular squat if you need to as well. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Reaching that weight towards your ankle, sending those hips back. Back is nice and flat, alternating sides. 20 more seconds. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Our next one, we're doing our wide bent over row, elbows at shoulder height. Excuse me. Elbows are going out. We are not keeping them close to the ribs this time. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Shoulder blades squeeze at the top. "25 more seconds. Keep pushing. 15. Big exhale, pulling up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last exercise of this round is our crunches. Starting in 10 seconds, feet flat, arms up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting head and shoulders up. Pressing that weight towards the ceiling. Almost there. We are halfway through. And then we are done with round 3. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. One last round. Let's get to work. Starting with our sumo deadlift. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Reaching down, pushing up through those heels to stand. Back is flat. My head is in a nice neutral position. My waist is staying close to my body. I'm not sending it out and reaching far away. Almost there. 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good, everyone. Our next one with our light weights. Front raise to side raise, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Try to keep up the same tempo, that same pace that you started with. This is the last time we are performing each exercise. Halfway. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Next one is our plank to pull through. Same thing here, from your feet, from your knees, or just hold your plank. Whatever you gotta do, this is the last round. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Keeping that form the same all the way through. 25 more seconds. Over halfway, 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And done. Back to those goblet squats with the added heel raise. Feet forward in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sinking down, adding heel raise, coming up. Trying to get as low as you can and holding it there, even with that heel raise. My knees are tracking with my feet, and my back is staying nice and flat. Over halfway, 15 more seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Grabbing your light weights. We're doing row to kick back. Starting in 10 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Shoulder blade squeeze at the top before we straighten and return. Back stays flat the whole time. Keep breathing. 20 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. On the ground, we're moving to our Russian twist. This is exercise number 6. We are almost done with this round. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, leaning back, twisting side to side. Getting as much rotation as you can. The farther you lean back, the harder this exercise is. 20 more seconds. Here we go. 12. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Only 3 more exercises. All right, we got this. Starting with those side-to-side squats. In 3, 2, 1. Lean over to one side, reaching that weight towards our ankle. Sending those hips back. Keeping our back nice and flat. Last one. Give it your all. We are halfway done. Keep up that momentum. 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. 2 more exercises. Our next one, bent over, wide row. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Bending over. Big shoulder squeeze at the top. Elbows are going out wide. Staying in line with our shoulders. Halfway. 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Last exercise. Bringing it down to the floor. Arms up. Whew. Feet flat. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Reaching up, lifting that head and shoulder as far up as you can. Controlling on the way down. Keep breathing. This is the last 40 seconds of work. And then we'll get some stretching in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, everybody. Go ahead and stay flat on your back. Bring your feet together. Hands out to the side. We're going to do some stretches. So we're going to first rock those knees side to side. Getting a little bit of rotation through our spine. One more each direction. straighten out your left leg. Lift your right leg up, pointing it straight to the ceiling if you can. Grabbing behind your thigh. We're gonna do a little hamstring stretch. So just pull that top leg as close to your body as you can, keeping that leg nice and straight. If you can't keep it straight, go ahead and bend it a little bit and then pull. The straighter it is, the more of a stretch we're getting in our hamstrings here. And lower your right leg, lifting left leg up, reaching behind, pulling it as close to your chest as you can. Giving me nice deep breaths here. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Good. Go ahead and relax out of that. Slowly come up to a seated position. We are going to turn over to our hands and our knees, and we're going to stretch those shoulders out. So I want you to start in a kneeling position with your hips over your knees, reaching those hands down. We're going to walk our hands out as far as we can, lowering our chest towards the ground, opening up those shoulders, lengthening through that spine. 2 deep breaths here. And then I want you to take your right hand and thread it right underneath your left arm, reaching under, trying to get that right shoulder all the way to the ground. We're getting a little bit of rotation here as well. And let's switch sides. Left arm is threading underneath that right side, reaching as far as you can. Trying to see if you can look up to the ceiling. Good. Come on out of that. And let's just do a few gentle side to side rocks on all fours. We're just trying to let our heart rate return to normal here. Let those muscles loosen up a little bit to kind of help with that recovery process. Good. Slowly come on up to a stand and give yourself a pat on the back. Thank you for joining me today, everyone. Sorry about the music. I recently got a new computer, and for some reason, the volume has been a little bit funky when I share sound. So hopefully that'll be figured out by tomorrow. So next week, I will definitely have music playing for you. But have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you all next week.